Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Tuesday, November 11th. Steffy sends Taylor to open MIC night. Carter put to the test. Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful unfolds with a mix of humor, emotional vulnerability, and relationship challenges as Forrester Creations buzzes with unexpected revelations and bold choices. Steffy's surprising plan for Taylor. At the Cliff House, Steffy Forrester is buzzing with energy. Finn has barely headed out for his shift before Steffy turns her attention back to the one person she has been worried about for weeks, her mother, Taylor Hayes. Taylor has been spiraling quietly, trying to appear strong, trying not to intrude, trying not to reopen old wounds. But Steffy sees the cracks. She notices the late-night tea sessions, the avoidance of anything that might remind Taylor of Ridge, and the way Taylor tenses when she hears Brooke's name. On Tuesday, Steffy decides enough is enough. When Taylor drops by to bring Kelly a book she forgot, Steffy pounces. "Mom, we're going out tonight," she announces, refusing to give Taylor time to protest. Taylor blinks, sensing a setup. "Out to where?" Steffy grins far too widely. "Open MIC night." Taylor nearly drops the book. "Steffy, I'm a psychiatrist, not a stand-up comedian." But Steffy is already grabbing her mom's hands, pulling her to the couch, explaining that it's time for Taylor to do something just for herself. Something silly. Something freeing. Something that isn't tangled up in heartbreak, betrayal, or Ridge's indecision. Steffy has a point. Taylor has spent years being the strong one, the diplomatic one, the healer. Never the one who just laughs or sings badly or tries something new and embarrassing. "I'm not getting on stage," Taylor insists. "I'll support you, but that's it." "I'm not performing," Steffy counters. "You are." Taylor groans. Steffy beams. The plan is already in motion. Brooke gets wind of Steffy's scheme. Over at Logan headquarters, Brooke chats with Hope about the upcoming fashion preview, but her attention drifts when Donna bursts in with her tablet. "You are not going to believe where Taylor's going tonight," Donna announces with the kind of gleeful mischief that only a Logan can muster. Brooke raises a brow. "Please don't tell me she's returning to the monastery." "Oh no," Donna says. "Open MIC night." Brooke is stunned, and maybe mildly horrified. "Taylor? Doing comedy?" Hope stifles a laugh. "Or poetry. Or karaoke." Brooke waves her hands. "Taylor Hayes does not do karaoke." Donna smirks. "Everyone does karaoke eventually." Though Brooke tries to remain composed, she can't hide the jealousy prickling under the surface. Taylor out having fun? Being carefree? Reinventing herself? That is Brooke's territory. And if Ridge hears about it, and he will, Brooke worries he might start wondering why Taylor is suddenly glowing again. Brooke tells herself it doesn't matter. She and Ridge are solid. Stable. But it's Taylor, so the insecurity creeps in. Carter's integrity put to the test. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, Carter Walton is thrown into the fire. He's preparing contracts for the next line rollout when is approached by a prominent investor, Lorenzo Kane, a suave, silver-tongued power player with a long history of bending rules. Lorenzo wants a fast-track approval for a partnership that would bring major revenue but comes with a messy ethics trail. The deal is grey enough to tempt some executives, but Carter has built his reputation on transparency and honor. Lorenzo offers him a moment alone in the conference room. "We both know this deal is good for Forrester," Lorenzo says casually. "All I'm asking for is a signature." Quietly. "Nobody needs to ask questions." Carter stiffens. "We don't do things quietly here. Not when it means sidestepping policy." Lorenzo leans back, amused. "Everyone has a price, Carter." Carter feels the pressure building. He's responsible for protecting Forrester Creations, but is also tired of always being the moral anchor while others chase drama. Just once, it would be nice not to be the one saying no. Then Katie pops in to remind him about their lunch. Carter's entire demeanor softens the moment he sees her. Her faith, her steadiness, the certainty in her eyes. It's enough to remind him who he is. Once she leaves, Carter turns back to Lorenzo. "My price is integrity," Carter says firmly. "The deal's rejected. And unless you want Forrester to end all ties with your firm, I suggest you walk away." Lorenzo smirks, defeated but impressed. "You're too good for this place." Carter exhaled deeply once Lorenzo leaves. He passed the test, but the pressure leaves him rattled. If this is the beginning of a new investor campaign, he'll have to stay braced for more blows. Open MIC night chaos begins. As the sun sets, Steffi successfully drags a resigning Taylor to the cozy but chaotic cafe hosting the Open MIC event. The room is filled with hipsters, amateur poets, and several people who clearly think they're about to be discovered by a talent scout. Taylor immediately tries to hide in the back. But Steffi has already signed her up. When Taylor spots her name on the chalkboard, she nearly hyperventilates. "Steffi, what did you do?" "Mom, this is good for you. You've been through so much. Do something wild." Taylor mutters. Wild was going back to Ridge for the 5th time. But Steffi won't back down. She insists that Taylor deserves joy, deserves to be silly, free, and loud. Finally, Taylor sighs. "Fine. But you owe me." Taylor takes the stage, and surprises everyone. When Taylor steps onto the stage, she's trembling. Steffi is cheering like a one-woman stadium. The audience, sensing her nerves, offers polite encouragement. Taylor begins awkwardly, but she quickly finds her rhythm. What she ends up performing is an unfiltered, gently comedic, lightly poetic piece about motherhood, heartbreak, rebuilding yourself, and refusing to let life break you twice in the same place. She references a certain waffling man who will remain unnamed, prompting the room, and Steffi, to erupt in laughter. By the time she finishes, the cafe gives her a standing ovation. Steffi is glowing with pride. Taylor is glowing with relief. And someone in the crowd records the whole moment on their phone. Which becomes a problem. Ridge sees the video. Back at Forrester Creations, Ridge, working late, gets an unexpected text from an unknown number. Attached is a video of Taylor on stage, radiant and confident. Ridge watches every second, and his expression shifts from amusement, to nostalgia, to something deeper. Brooke may not like where this new spark leads. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment and share.